In this dirty old part of the city where the sun refused to shine, people tell me there ain't no use in trying. Now my girl, you're so young and pretty, and the one thing I know is true, you'll be dead before your time is due, I know. Watch my daddy in bed a-dying. We gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do, we gotta get out of this place. 'Cause girl, there's a better life for me and you. This is the guitar lesson for the Animals. We gotta get out of this place from GuitarMadeEZ.com. First thing you want to do is make sure that your guitar is in standard E tuning. Now the main riff for this entire song is actually a bass riff, but you can play it on guitar. The main riff, you know what I'm talking about, the part that goes over and over throughout the entire song. How it's played is it's up here on the 8th and 10th fret. What I'm doing is I'm taking my pointer finger and I'm going, so pointer finger on the 8th fret on the E string, then I pluck the A string on the 10th fret, back to the 8th fret on the E string, and then I'm going to move my fingers a bit and I go middle finger on the D string on the 8th fret, and then on the 7th fret my pointer finger, and then pinky is going to go on the 10th fret on the A string, and then on the 8th fret on the A string is going to be my middle finger. So we have all together. And it helps to palm mute it a little bit. It gives it more of that bass sound. I'm just taking my palm and I'm resting it a little bit down at the very base of the bridge. Hear that right there? Or you can play it open if you want. I think it sounds better palm muted. Either way. That's the first part of the song. That part is played throughout. Now, while we're getting closer to the chorus of the song, you'll hear a... And right there, those are 5th chords. These are down at, first of all, it's based off the A string, down at the 1st through 5th fret. So pointer finger on the, it's going to be the A string at the 1st fret. We're going to have our ring finger on the D string at the 3rd fret. Strum it once, just those two strings, the A and the D string. Move it up a fret. That's your B5 chord, then to your C5 chord. So I'm just moving it up one fret, starting with the 1st and 3rd fret. Now what I've seen some people do, I personally like that bass riff, the main riff, played over here, but you can also play it right here with the same formation, so you can go. And then you can fit in the, so we would go. And now instead of 5th chords, we're going to play these same chords down here. It's going to go. That's a little bit harder to factor in. And these are bar chords right here. I start with, it's going to be a B flat bar chord. So we're going to bar the entire 6th fret with our pointer finger. So we want all those strings to ring. Then we take our ring finger, put that on the 8th fret on the A string, pinky on the 8th fret on the D string. We have our middle finger is going to go on the G string at the 7th fret. And every single string is going to ring on that one, guys. Now we're just moving this up fret by fret once again, just like down here. So we go. So 6th and 8th, 7th and 9th, 8th and 10th. Now we keep that going, we also keep the bass line going, and then we come into the chorus, which goes like this. power chord right here. So we have our pointer finger on the 1st fret on the E string, ring finger on the 3rd fret on the A string, pinky on the 3rd fret on the D string. And then we move this same shape over a string. So we move this shape from right here to our pointer finger being based off the A string. That's going to be your B flat power chord. And then we slide it up to our C power chord, which is off the 3rd and the 5th fret based off the A string once again. So we just slide the shape to the 3rd and 5th fret. So we have. Now we're going to bring this back down to this F power chord, which is off the 1st and 3rd fret based off of the E string. Now we're going to slide that up 2 frets to the 3rd and 5th fret based off the E string now. And then we're going to go back to that C power chord based off the A string. So that part should sound. Now we're going to play the first part I showed you all over again. And we're going to finish on a D power chord. This is based off the A string all the way up at the 5th and 7th fret. Girl, there's a better life for me and you. The strumming really doesn't matter. How I strum it as I go. So down, mute, down, 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 up. Down, mute, down, 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 up. Down, mute, down, 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 up. Down, mute, down, down, mute, down, 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 up. And the last part, the little bring back into the verse of the song is going to go. So it's a power chord once again up here at the 8th and 10th fret based off of the A string. Slide that down 2 frets. And now we take the shape and we move it over a string based off the E string. And then we move it up 2 frets. So we have 8th and 10th based off the A, 6th and 8th based off the A, 6th and 8th based off the E, 8th and 10th based off the E. So back into. And that's the entire song. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe and also check out all my other videos. I've got videos from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 50s, 90s, 2000s, from everything. From every single genre and time period. So make sure to check out my videos. Also, if you enjoyed this lesson, please make sure to tip me $1, $1, a shilling, €1 via PayPal, Patreon, or via YouTube. This allows me to continue doing what I'm doing, helping all of you around the world learn how to play the guitar. And one last thing before you go, please, please, please make sure to like, comment, and share this video with your friends. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next guitar lesson. Keep rocking!